Maxine Waters continues to pay daughter campaign cash, adding up to $1.2 million so far. God, I wish my mom was Maxine Waters. That would be nice. A little bit of that systematic, whatever it is, campaign. Maxine Waters' campaign did not immediately respond to a Fox News digital request for comment. I love when they add that in, like they're actually going to respond. But as always, politicians doing what politicians do best, getting their family and friends rich while you stay poor, and then they tell you about how tough your life is and how America is the worst country on earth due to systemic racism, blah, blah, blah. Since 2003, Karen Waters has received over $1 million in payments. $1 million in payments from her mother to her and her company, Progressive Connections. Hi. Welcome to Progressive Connections, where our money comes from my mom. And we're a nonprofit. We're doing big things. Federal Election Commission's FEC data reviewed Fox News Digital shows the payments range from hundreds to tens of thousands of dollars for a variety of costs, including slate mailer management fees, campaign managing services, and paying a band for the holiday event. Nothing says funneling money like small, insignificant donations that you wouldn't track. Hey, here's $100 here. Here's $1,000 here. We'll throw in 69 cents from here and there. But we're doing our best we can. We're not funneling money. We're not breaking any rules. So what's the problem? The payments add up with the data showing the Congresswoman has paid her daughter at Progressive Connections over $1.2 million since 2003. Again, this woman that told everyone, get in the face of those Republicans. Get in their face. Waters' campaign did not immediately respond to Fox News' digital request for comment. The recruiting financial windfall funneling from Waters' campaign to her daughter's coffers is staple feature at the Congresswoman's career in office. Karen Waters organized slate mailing operations to bolster her mother's re-election. Slate mailing is an uncommon practice in federal elections. What? Of course it is. Where a consulting firm is hired, nothing says I'm funneling money like being part of a consulting firm. Wink. I'm consulting. We're offering professional services. Oh, really? What's your record? Like, what makes you think that you're a good consultant? What? Oh, my mom's Maxine Waters. So I know a thing or two about how to stay in office and reap the benefits of having a parent that's a politician. Do you know anything about that? No. Only Hunter. Doing great things. What's he up to? I haven't seen a Hunter art piece in a hot minute. I don't know about you. Slate mailing, Representative Waters was reportedly the only federal politician to use a slate mailer operation during the 2020 election. Silly Maxine Waters. Do a Pelosi. Just get your husband to engage in the stock market, and we'll give a little wink and nod of things that are going on in the world. Other members of the Waters clan have also made off with a donor cash. Not just the daughter, it's the entire family. You can all get in and get money. What are we doing here? Let's make some money together. Over the course of the congressman's decade-long career, in 2004, the Los Angeles Times revealed that the Waters campaign had shelled out over $1 million to other family members over previous years. Love a good top comment. This is the top comment. If politicians had ethics, they would require the congressmen and senators live in a district they serve. Oh, dear God. Could you imagine? I would love that. That means they would not have, when not in D.C., they would actually sleep there in an inexpensive property in their district purely for show and to live in a mansion for a different district. And that's all it is. Everything's about this is show. As they funnel money to their families. And once again, it just shows at this point, why start a business? Because maybe that business will be shut down. Why not just become a politician and hook your family up with millions of dollars? Don't you love how politicians like Joe Biden, Pelosi, Elizabeth Warren, the list goes on. I could go on all day, baby, about how they use their office to make their family and themselves rich. The Obamas, can we get started on those people? Oh, I got to charge $500,000 for a speaking fee. My voice is magical. Tiger Man says, crony capitalism. God, yes. I get so tired of people in my generation talking about how capitalism is so bad. No, it's not. If it's performed rightly as it should, as we shouldn't be bailing out companies that go under because they're too big to fail, or people like BlackRock who are allowed to just buy up all the housing property, whatever they want. And if, the housing market goes up, oh shit, we can't have BlackRock going down. Let's bail them out. That's not capitalism. And especially, we can't call these people servants. They're not public servants if they're making off with millions of dollars, which they didn't have when they first entered office. That's not what a servant looks like. A servant is someone who humbles himself before another person, takes on a job, maybe they don't get paid enough, but works enough because they do it out of the goodness of their heart. They do it because they feel called to it. To call these people public servants is a complete and utter joke. This is a good ploy if you're about making that money and have no heart or dignity. Let me know your thoughts on the whole Maxine Waters thing, because I think, as Maxine Waters would probably say, the systemic issue of how our politicians are allowed to do literally whatever they want, and at the same time criticize other people for doing exactly the same. Especially businesses. It's always businesses. These businesses, we go after these businesses. Like, not that these meat packers are making extra money during the COVID. They're just trying to get off with whatever they want, and they're against you. These companies are against you. The politicians are for you, as their family makes millions of dollars and gets away with literal murder. Whatever they want, whenever they want. They're kings and queens. We live in a democracy, quote unquote. But seriously, let me know your thoughts on this. I'm curious your reactions.